Everybody, it is your boy the J Factor. We are going to be going over WrestleMania main events in a tier list maker. I believe this goes up to WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 41, just so you guys were to know, I would probably throw Cena versus Cody into either D or F tier. And what was the other main event? It was Roman versus Seth versus Punk. That would probably go into S tier. I don't have those two here, but let's just pretend they are here for the time being. So here's the tiers. You have S, A, B, C, D, F, and then never seen. I did a couple of these beforehand just so it's not a little annoying, but if I do see something that I didn't see, I will throw it in a never seen tier. With all that being said, I believe this is WrestleMania 1. You got Piper and some other dude versus Mr. T and Hogan, it looks like. We're gonna go D tier, you know what I mean? It's not the worst thing ever, but I mean it's just, what is that? Mr. T? Anyways, you got Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. Now, if we're talking about importance, this can go S tier, but I'm going everything in here. How good the match was, how important it was, fan reaction, everything. And if you're asking me to do this, I'll throw it in B tier. I might hurt some of the old heads throwing it there, but it doesn't do me much seeing Hulk Hogan, who can only do about 4 moves, versus a 600-pound man that's near the end of his career and probably, no disrespect, his life. He could barely move. It didn't really do much for me. What's this? Macho Man versus the Hulkster. I could throw that into A tier. Now, obviously, I'm not an old head, but I go back, watch some film. Solid match. Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan. I'm going to throw this in C just for the moment, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is where Ultimate Warrior won. That is the only reason why I'm putting it in C tier. Otherwise, I believe it was one of those little 3-minute matches. Ultimate Warrior gasses himself out on the way to the ring, and it was really quick. 1, 2, 3, done. It wasn't nothing special, but Hulk lost it, so I mean, that does something for me. Hulk Hogan, it looks like Bret Hart. No, it looks like Hulk Hogan took Bret Hart's spot and beat Yokozuna. I believe that's what this is right here. F tier. We don't even got to talk about that. Yokozuna versus Bret Hart. Actually, pretty damn solid. Better than most of these Hulk Hogan matches. I'll throw it into B tier. It's not like I need to see this, but it was pretty okay. Bam Bam Bigelow versus LT. We're going to throw this in that C tier. I mean, big shout out to Bam Bam Bigelow. He is from Asbury, pretty close to around here. But also, he kind of carried an NFL legend through a match. So, I mean, that's pretty damn solid. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, I believe. We'll throw that in A tier. We'll throw this in S for now, actually. Really solid. Boyhood Dream. Everybody knows this. Undertaker versus Sid. I don't think I've seen that one. I believe this is Austin versus Michaels. For me, my taste, I'm going to throw that above Shawn Michaels versus Bret. Solid. You had Mike Tyson getting involved. You had the little fake heel turn there by Mike Tyson. It was just really solid match. Stone Cold versus The Rock won, I believe. S tier as well. For me, I don't know if it's the worst match out of the trilogy, but it's probably going to rank the lowest because, I mean, the second one, WrestleMania 17, one of the greatest Mania main events of all time. And then the last one was just very important. It was Stone Cold's first real big retirement, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's how I'm probably going to rank them. Why not? WrestleMania 17. It's going to go right there. Let me see if I can find the other one real quick. I don't think I see it. That's weird. Oh, it might not have been a main event. Got you. Makes sense. Okay. We got, looks like the Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania 2000. This match was underwhelming. I expected it to be great. I mean, what was it? The thing was you had a McMahon in each corner. It was Triple H. It was The Rock. It was Big Show. It was Foley. Came out of retirement for it. Solid, but underwhelming. I'm going to throw it in B. I really wish it was A, but it just wasn't to me. You got Jericho versus Triple H. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this had to follow up Hogan versus Rock, and the crowd was dead for a decent amount of it, and the match was a little underwhelming. Triple H came back from injury, if I'm remembering correctly. Solid match, but it could have been a lot better. Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. I just feel like it's missing something to hit that top tier, but this match was special. You know what I mean? For me, I'm a little younger, so I'm going to throw it above Hogan versus Macho Man. But I mean, really, really solid in-ring match. Brock Lesnar almost broke his neck. Kurt Angle was fighting with a broken neck, I believe, at this point. And they were just going crazy. It was really solid, but again, I feel like it's missing something to put into the S tier. Like, I don't know, maybe a little bit of more crowd reaction, but it was special. I loved it. This one right here, it's harder to talk about, but this one, S tier for me, for sure. I'm going to slide Boyhood Dream back a little bit, but Benoit versus HBK versus HHH Triple H. Very special match. Probably the best triple threat match in all of WrestleMania history. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it was special. You got Shawn Michaels in it. It's pretty hard to ruin a match that has Shawn Michaels in it at the end of the day. WrestleMania 21, Batista versus Triple H. The WrestleMania of my childhood. Batista was my childhood favorite. Moment-wise, this can be S tier because this whole WrestleMania 21 was all the newer guys coming up. Edge with the Money in the Bank. Cena finally winning it. Batista finally winning it. It was very special for crowning the next generation. And their feud was amazing. I feel like they had a better match in a Hell in a Cell, Batista and Triple H. So I'm going to throw this. Now, if this was just for me, like, oh, my favorite, this would be an S tier. But putting everything together and try to be unbiased, I'll throw it in the B tier for now. Cena versus Triple H, really solid. Really, really solid. I'm going to throw this in A tier. Wasn't as good as this one. Cena versus Michaels, I'm going to throw that above it in A tier. Both really solid. Shawn Michaels is a better worker than Triple H. I mean, odds are the match is going to be better. And with Cena, I feel like whenever he gets somebody that's known in the ring that's better than him, he always just steps his game up and just becomes a lot better. His selling gets a lot better. He gets a lot better, more creative moves and stuff like that. Edge versus The Undertaker, probably the most underrated streak match from The Undertaker's streak. This one, for now, we're going to throw it in like the top of A. It may sneak its way onto the bottom of S just because of how solid it was and how forgettable it is for most people for some reason. But it was really solid. This is the match where the legendary Charles Robinson, the GOAT, Woo, was running down the ramp and going crazy. Randy Orton versus Triple H, out of pure disappointment, is going in D tier. This is, come on, it's Randy Orton, it's Triple H. They literally had a regular wrestling match. Meanwhile, this man Triple H went into Randy Orton's home, was trying to kill him in front of his wife and kids, I believe. And they just had a regular match, and if Triple H got disqualified, the match is over. What? That is not the move there. That is not the stipulation. I don't understand it whatsoever. Wait a minute. It's 25. Oh, so that just makes me even more mad because this is WrestleMania 25, meaning HBK versus Undertaker didn't main event. I may throw you an F, but I'm going to leave you there. Speaking of Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, this one's going up there. I mean, it's not as good in ring as the first one, but the emotion carries this one very high. Shawn Michaels' last match, no, I don't want to hear it. He did not wrestle in Saudi Arabia with a bald-ass head. No, Kane's mask didn't come off. No, Triple H didn't tear his pec. None of that ever happened, all right? Cena versus The Miz, respectfully, F. That is, at least for me, I mean, I don't watch like the full card of these other WrestleMania ones. Like I seen the matches and stuff, but full card wise, this may be the worst WrestleMania ever. I believe it's WrestleMania 27. Cena is a GOAT. Miz is very, very underrated, but this match just didn't do it for me. Probably had something to do with Miz banging his head on the bottom of a concrete floor and being concussed. Once in a lifetime, really twice in a lifetime. First one, we'll go into A tier. Really, really solid. I mean, it's nothing crazy in ring, but it's just a spectacle. It's Hogan Rock, it's Rock Austin, Roman Cody. It's special, man. It really, really is special. I'm going to bring this up a little bit just because of how much of a spectacle it was. Cena versus Rock 2. I think I honestly prefer this match more, but I can't deny that it isn't as good as the other one. I'm going to throw this one towards the top of B tier. And the reason why it annoys me a little bit more is because the first one was marketed as once in a lifetime. It ain't no once in a lifetime. It's twice a lifetime. All right, Batista versus Danny Ryan versus Randy Orton. You're creeping into that S tier, boy. Triple threat matches are just fire, man. I don't know why we don't do more of them. This was great. And even the opener with Danny Bryan versus Triple H was special as well. Has Batista in there. It's just really, really solid. Now, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Have they gone against each other too many times? Yes, but this one was a heater. It's going in that A tier, man. I mean, this is the one that also, I try not to hold Seth Rollins' cash in it, even though it technically is a part of the match, but like just them two going to get at it together, it was solid. There was blood, there was color. Roman Reigns was getting tossed around, which we all enjoyed because we all hated him at this point. It was a really solid match. Roman Reigns versus Triple H, respectfully. I was, gonna put in D tier, but this was just a poo-poo stinker match. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker, poo-poo stinker match. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the 16 million time, poo-poo stinker match. I mean, what are we doing here? We're on Roman Reigns' row of events here, and this is what annoys me when people try to put Roman Reigns in the GOAT conversation here. How are you having this many WrestleMania stinkers consecutively? I get it, he was a different character back then. It wasn't his fault. Vince was shoving him down our throats, no diddy. But, like, what are we doing here? Anyways, we got Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. We're going to throw this smack dab in the middle. This WrestleMania was WrestleMania 35 at MetLife. Close to home for me. But, I mean, the show was like 9 hours long. This was the last single night WrestleMania, by the way. Show was way too long. And by the time this match happened, we were all half asleep. And this match didn't really give us a reason to wake back up. It was underwhelming as well. The build up to it was great, but the match itself just wasn't it. This one's hard to rank. It is the Boneyard match. Personally, I'm gonna put this in S tier. I can't put it above any of the other actual matches, but from a storytelling way, it was genius. And we all knew Taker's body was giving up on him, so this in ring wouldn't have been anywhere near what it was, being the spectacle it was. It was during the 2020 COVID WrestleMania, so it has something to do with it. Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. The sheer moment of Drew McIntyre winning the title puts this in D tier. But if he were to lose, this would be probably F tier number 1. It was literally like 90 seconds long. Brock just put him over real quick and went back to his farm and disappeared for a little bit. It was really, really forgetful. First ever women's main event at WrestleMania. S tier right here. You got Sasha Banks. You got Bianca Belair. I'm going to move Boyhood Dream down a little bit. It's not going above Boyhood Dream, but it is a classic. If you haven't seen a women's wrestling match before, watch this one. It is special. I really do hope Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné, does come back to the WWE so we can get some more bangers with her. Classic. Same WrestleMania. Excuse me. Losing my voice a lot. Same WrestleMania. Classic as well. I'm going to throw this one above Daniel Bryan. The other one with Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista. This one's classic. This is where Roman Reigns' character really got over. Double pin. Nobody was expecting that because we weren't expecting for him to get that crazy, crazy push like he did. But he did. Classic match right there as well. Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens. Hate me if you want. I'm a fan. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a GOAT. He's a legend. He put his life on the line for this. I can't put the Boneyard match above any other actual match, but he put his life on risk for this. He was getting suplexed on concrete. Kevin Owens, the professional, putting over 60-year-old Stone Cold Steve Austin, making sure our GOAT is protected. Kevin Owens, they trusted him to put him in that position, and he executed it beautifully. I wouldn't even swap anybody in there. The only other person I could think of being able to do as good a job as him is Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins was doing something else at WrestleMania 38, which was also special. Speaking of WrestleMania 38, you're going D tier. I want to put you in F tier, but the only thing that's holding me back is that I can't. I'm sorry. You got to go F tier. The only thing that was going to hold me back was Roman Reigns or Farman at the end with like the torn pec or whatever, his shoulder was out of place or whatever, and he was Aura Farmer with the 2 belts after he beat Brock, unified them up. But then that led to, yes, I believe it was a 1,300-day championship reign by Roman Reigns, but he barely defended the title. Tag team match right here, WrestleMania 39, Usos versus KO and Sammy. You're going S tier. You may be thinking I'm handing out S tiers, but this was phenomenal. One of the best tag team matches of all time. People going into it were like, oh, why is a tag team match main event? No, this was completely justified. Fire. Roman versus Cody 1. I mean, this match is up there for me. I mean, special. I'm going to put it above Boyhood Dream. This match is special. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to rank Roman versus Cody 2 before I rank that other one. I'm sorry. I was there in person. I got to witness this. I try to keep my bias out of this, but I was there in person. I don't think there will ever be a moment that surpasses this for at least another 10 years in WWE. This was special. You had people crying. You had his mom out there. We were all wishing Dusty could be down there to congratulate Cody. It was like literally Avengers Endgame, but a WWE match. They try to recreate it in little matches here and there, having a bunch of people's allies come out and save them, but they even made it into the WWE game. It was the Bloodline Rules match, but nothing's going to surpass it. And then you got The Rock beforehand going, it's going to be Bloodline Rules. It's just cinema. Everybody's throwing that word around nowadays. And lastly, we have the tag team of WrestleMania 40. This was solid as well. Rock's return to the ring after like many years. I'm going to throw this one up here. Let's throw WrestleMania 39 a little higher. I mean, what do you guys think of the tier? I'm going to throw, now that I think about it, I'm going to throw Angle versus Lesnar in the S tier. I like that A tier. I think I like this list. I think I really love this list. Let me know what you guys think below about the list. Comment below your favorite WrestleMania main event. With all that being said, peace.